down. It's not that crazy to have a big game and be able to come back into this one, Monster.
No, absolutely not. You can just tell from the points here that a lot of this is placement-based. Placement, yes, the teams that are catching heavy eliminations are doing fantastic so far. Just taking a look here, a lot of players are in the running. Look at Nick A30 and Max Carver. They have 8 eliminations total. They just haven't placed. You just squeeze in a couple placements right there. They're clearly catching the elims they need. That's all they need.
Exactly. Well, Monster, always a pleasure, my man. Boricua boys represent. But we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, you're going to have Zeke over here calling the action along with Monster. And we have games 3 and 4. And then we're going to crown our next Pro-Am champion. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you on the other side.
And I'm here in the player lounge, and I wanted to find out what duo is going to be targeted the most today. I think it's going to be Ninja Marshmallow and Tfue and Nav, but let's find out for ourselves. Which duo are you going to be targeting on the field today?
Jordan Fisher likes to smack talk. Jordan, I'm coming for you.
Last time Tfue took me down, so I think I'm going to try and take revenge on him.
Well, I was practicing with One Shot Girl and Nick A30 and Chandler Riggs, and I know that they're going shifty, so you might catch me there.
Targeting every opponent in the game today. Any chance I get to take a shot and run, that's the name of the game for me. Take the shot and run.
I don't want to name names. I got a couple friends here who might not see me coming, might see me coming.
I'm going to be rolling around in a ball, trying to get some late game points and then get some elims at the end of the game. So I'm not going to be really targeting anybody.
Oh, your 9-9 opponents will be eliminated by me, by the power of the heavy metal drum detonator.
Hello, Fortnite fam. My name is PookieFace_. I've snuck up to the caster's deck to find out what being a Fortnite World Cup caster is all about. And to outline that a little bit for me, I have my friends here, Monster D-Face and Shio. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what goes in, what the process is for being a Fortnite World Cup caster?
Well, it all begins with preparation. When it comes down to handling what is the Fortnite World Cup, you have to prepare. We're talking solo and duo competition here. Not only that, we are slammed with a Pro-Am. So you have to cover bios. That's what me and Shio do. We sit down even today. We go back and forth. We're talking hours of preparation on players.
And Shio, what are you doing specifically to help the casters, and what are you bringing to this broadcast right now?
So Monster talked about preparation. For me, it's all about the back and forth. If the caster needs any type of knowledge on a situation going on in the game, I've got that. We have 3 screens down here. One has the main game on it. The other 2 just have information and a broadcast alert section. If they have a question, they ask me. I've done all the prep with Monster for weeks, days of cramming as well, and we just get to it. Questions back and forth, relay the information, and yeah, just behind the scenes work.
So you're essentially the Fortnite encyclopedia then, and you are just relaying the information. I hope that gives you a little bit more insight into how our casters prepare and bring the World Cup action to you.
Hey, I'm Seeks, and I'm Elevate. We're professional Fortnite players for 100 Thieves, and we're excited to play in the Fortnite World Cup. The most fun part of the journey is, for me, just growing as a human and as a person, like having a good time messing around.
The best thing about being here for the World Cup is the experience for me. Like leading up to it, all the experience that I've gained, I can't have thought of something better to have been doing. Like, this has been the greatest opportunity for me. If you're trying to get better at Fortnite, just play non-stop. Find someone that you can stick with. I know everything about this guy, he knows everything about me, so I think that's what's going to carry us in the World Cup.
If you're trying to get better just at this game, a lot of things are just like, no, you're not the best player out there, and no, you're not perfect at any one thing. The game's always adapting, it's still really new. Just knowing that there's always someone better than you and that you can always be better is very important.
I think for duos, we're most definitely worried about Arkham and Falcon. They're one of the best on the West.
Oh. I was like,
Oh, yeah. There's no way it's this heavy. Let it on me.
Oh my god. Wait, I got this.
Why?
Let go. I got it.
I'm so strong, bro.
Oh my. Why did they make it this heavy? Don't you know we're all like scrawny little gamers boys? I'm going for it. Oh. Yeah, if I win, I'll definitely buy myself a Lambo, and then maybe my brother a Lambo, and then maybe my sister a Lambo, and then maybe my grandparents a Lambo.
Well, you're on weight.
Maybe my father a Lambo. This is Thief and the world's cutest e-athlete. Make sure you root us on the Fortnite World Cup. I'll see you guys later.
Hey guys, we are
Hello.
here at the fan experience at the Fortnite World Cup preview day where all the pro players are here to enjoy the event. Cookie, what are you excited about?
I've seen zip lines, I've seen mini golf, I've seen Nerf guns, Kitty.
Also saw ballers. I can't wait to get into it. Let's go! We made it! We climbed up the mountain and we are preparing to zip line off into
Hey.
the Lonely Lodge.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go on an adventure!
Kitty, we made it over to the mini putt course. Nailed it!
Hole in one.
My dad broke my iPad, so yeah, I am depressed for the rest of my life.
Cookie, I had so much fun here at the fan experience preview day.
So
Rip
did
how though,
I. If
bro.
any of you are going to be at the Fortnite World Cup this weekend, please be sure to come by the fan experience and check it out. But for now, we have so much more Fortnite action going on, so let's head inside and check it out.
Let's go! Hey guys, it's Kitty Plays, and I'm in the player lounge, and I want to know who everyone's favorite skin is and why.
I think I like the hamburger guy, you know what I'm saying? But it's a big target, but I like the way it looks.
I'd say my favorite skin is probably the default still.
I literally just randomize it.
The blow up dude, he's the inflatable guy.
The surfer dude, because I've been getting more eliminations with him.
My favorite's default, because I'm a default.
The bright bomber. It's so OG for me. And
Me.
The rook skin, because it looks like me.
Yeah, I just kind of want to like look cool and appear intimidating because at 5'4" in real life, I don't scare a lot of people.
Lynx, because I like cat. Yeah.
Cause I wouldn't he go to his restaurant to help.
I grew up here. Most of my reading spent a lot of time outside. In the winter, I like cross-country skiing and tunnel. But I think my favorite activity outside is playing football with my brother.
How did he do that?
He's 17 years old and his name is Michael. My brother and I have always been competitive.
He bent it.
We always hang out together, play a game of chess, and it's always fun.
Big rip dude.
My brother has a big role when it comes to my Fortnite career. He introduced me to the game, so
Send me a pic on Discord.
we never started playing the game.
Can't.
At the beginning, we played a lot of games. I was better than him, and then he just exploded and took
Why?
He has insane reaction. He thinks really fast. My creativity gives me a couple of advantages. You gotta place your structures quick. You gotta be fast, especially in the late games of the match.
It on my e-pad. What?
I love meeting my fans. They're super nice.
I can't download on my phone and it only on my e-pad.
The fact that I'm probably gonna have over 1 million subscribers by the time I reach 15, it sort of blows my mind. If you picture 1/5 of Norway's population clicking on my subscribe button, that's kinda crazy. This master is something which not many people can do. He's the world's best at the game. I'm really proud of my little brother. My greatest passion is playing video games. I'm really fired up for playing in New York. I can't wait to see all my hard work pay off.
Welcome back, Fortnite fans. We are gonna do
ILL
something
make of it.
very special. You know, it's been a really cool day so far. A lot of action, a lot of fun things been going down. You got a sneak peek at it there. I think we need something special for you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send it down to Pookie's on the stage, and she's actually standing by with some very special guests for a very special announcement.
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am down here on the stage. I have Ninja. I have Marshmallow here. Guys, make some noise for these two. Put your hands together, please. Now, I just want to take a moment and talk to you guys both about what the Fortnite community means to you. Now, I know you're not going to say anything, Marshmallow, but we're going to have Ninja kind of answer for you.
I cried for 5 hours straight.
So long. What has it meant to you?
No, it's just been absolutely incredible to be in this position that I'm in and just to really experience how amazing Fortnite is and how far it's come from Season 1, before there even was a season, to last year's Pro-Am, to this year's Pro-Am, to the World Cup. I mean, it's been an incredible journey, and I think it's just getting started. So, but I love this community. I love it.
We love it too. So, you know, we love to give back to the community. We love to give you guys surprises and tidbits. Marshmallow, you have a secret surprise. Do Ninja and I have permission to tell everybody here about that for you today? Yeah?
Marshmallow is going to be doing an amazing surprise concert on Sunday for you guys. So, it's going to be amazing.
So the concert is going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern for you guys here, as well for you guys at home. Be sure to check it out. Thank you, both of you, for taking the time to talk with me. Marshmallow, you better go hurry back to your seat. I found a stick, I found a campfire, I have some graham crackers. I just need a marshmallow. So see you guys over there. And Zeke, back to you with the desk.
All hands on deck, Marshmallow performing on Sunday.
We get to be there, like here in person?
Yeah, no, we're going to be here. Bro, I'm going to be the guy at the front. I'm just going to be like,
Hey, you got the moves,
I got
man.
started. I was moving
I'll leave it
forward.
up to you for the both of us.
All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are here, and if you're tuning in from wherever, you get to view Marshmallow in concert from here, from wherever you're viewing it, at 1 p.m. Eastern. You can't miss that. That's going to be insanely hype. This has already been incredible.
That's a deal times 10.
I mean, also, really quickly, Monster, I like how I left you and Golden Boy here for like 2 games, and you already just, like, what is this, man? What is this?
Hey, well, you know, we
Just
needed
keep
something
the desk clean.
The aroma of pancakes, you know, keeps them calm.
Wait, can I get this back? Actually, that's actually a really good point. Anyway, we'll get to that in just a little bit. You know, guys, we've had an incredible day of action. We've already got 2 Pro-Am games down. We've got 2 left to go. Now let's get you back up to speed, just in case maybe you've forgotten, maybe you're tuning in for the first time. This is a very classic format: top 15, top 10, top 5. The Victory Royale are all the placement thresholds, and every single elimination is, of course, that 1 point. Let's not forget, Monster, we are playing for charity.
That's right. Yes, we are here. So if you want to play for these placements, you've seen up until this point, it's been very intense.
Got an insane roster of players from Ninja and Marshmallow, your 2018 Pro-Am champions, to RL Grimes and Airwax. They are your Summer Block Party champions. Also, you're going to see Airwax on tomorrow playing in the duos competition. I mean, we've got people from different walks of life all coming together and putting on Peely outfits, because why wouldn't you, you know?
And we saw Max Carver up there for a second. He's had roles in shows like Desperate Housewives and just a ton of celebrities here kind of showing face, bringing support to Fortnite, but also doing it for a right cause, which it doesn't get any better than that. Take a look at Ashley
and Exile. Yeah, they're just killing it. You know,
those
Cloak,
dance moves.
Cloak, get off your phone. What are you doing? You're supposed to be dancing. Did you not get the memo? There it is. Give the big wave to Cloak if you're out in the audience. Give him a wave. Yeah.
Cloak, but if you are using your phone, hashtag a Fortnite World Cup, tweet at Cloaksy. Obviously, he'll see it right there. But, you know, show some love.
But see, on the other end, you got people like Lachlan, right? Look at that. They're forming a strategy. They're like, look, this is the circle. This is where we're going. And then you've got some people that are just trying to accessorize. You know, do I want to look? Which back bling do I want? Which skin do I need to rep while I'm eliminating the entire lobby coming out on top? This is just Fortnite, right? This is kind of where we're at right now.
That's right. It's how it is. Tim the Tapman here. This is a powerhouse lineup we had right there for a second. We saw Dr. Lupo and Courage all kind of lined up. Good to see all the buddies able to be close by.
Oh, yeah, and let's not forget Monster. In case you guys didn't know, it's actually Fortnite's 2nd birthday. That's right, Fortnite is 2 years old. So hop in, play some games. There's some challenges. There's also birthday cake all over the last time. There's actually these gigantic materials. They've got things inside. Experience, if I want.
We're going to Bala, Shayo, Z, squads, so.
Man, but we're gearing up. The players are, of course, getting ready to board the battle bus. It takes a while to get 100 people on the same bus, especially when you've got people like People Cloak, Detonator up on deck. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoa, my bad. My bad.
Don't detonate him, all right? Keep calm. He's been doing good so far. Whoa, the ultra zoom right there.
You got Marshmallow there in the back. I mean, again, Sean there on the left. So many incredible people. I recognize the pink and blue hair. I can't remember his name. Oh, Ninja. That's right.
Oh, that guy.
Clearly, yeah, that guy. Clearly a joke. I mean, what an awesome gift. Don't forget as well, we mentioned the Marshmallow concert. That was a big, nice reveal they did. 1 p.m. Eastern. Be here or be in-game. You can watch it on twitch.com, fortnite.com/watch. So many different avenues to watch.
I know Detonator's been stealing the show, but, you know, shout out to Python Bum, a Brazilian YouTuber, told us that he wanted to play his first Battle Royale. He won his very first match, and then he didn't win for 2 weeks after.
Right, for sure. And yeah, man, I can't stress that enough. That concert's gonna kick off everything, right? The final day of competition. Really looking forward to it. Monster, who do you think? So we've watched 2 games, right? I mean, we've had some incredible games. I think in that first game, Sinu just caught me off guard. He had control over the entire game. Then Jacob in that last game, he went head-to-head with Cloak and Tifu, and he was the one that came out on top. So this feels almost like anyone's game, right? Anyone can come out and win. What have you kind of taken away so far?
No, absolutely. We saw in game 1, once I saw during the Pro-Am walkout, Sino and O-King were in the running, I was like, oh snap. We actually have some stacked up teams here. We already saw what Airwalks and RO Grime can do. They haven't won a game, but they are in first place as far as we know the last time we saw the standings. Right. That just shows that consistency. We know these guys are going to continue to be consistent, but, you know, at the same time, you saw Myth pop up at the end there. You saw Nick Merckx and Mario kind of pop up at the end as well. Aiden's still making his points in appearance. So everyone still has a fair shot, especially if you're in the, I'd say, roughly top 15 so far. For sure. There's only 2 games left.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, it just takes one incredible pop-off game, right? You just drop like 10 eliminations. You make it even as far as top 5, and you're just going to be back where you need to be, trying to vie for that #1 spot. You know, I think for me, you know, I want to see more Sino. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, he's part of T1. You know, we've seen him on qualifier long. This guy's insane. I'm just looking forward to even more action. I'm actually curious. Wow, that's so weird. I was actually going to say, is Nick A30 going to show up? Whoa, hey.
We saw Nick A30 for a while there.
I lost. I blinked first. I blinked first.
Death stare. Yeah, there you go.
I blinked. No, I was actually going to say Nick A30. You know, people like One Shot Girl and Chandler Riggs. They are very. All right, everyone. First one to blink loses. Everyone in the stadium. Here we go. That's right. Don't blink. Cloak, don't blink.
Oh, he did it right there. We saw it.
He doesn't know how to play this game.
He doesn't know how to.
It's okay. It's okay.
He tried.
It's okay. You've got Xavier Woods here holding on to that belt. I wonder, do you think he would let me hold it, the belt?
You know, it might just break something on you. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Oh, man, it's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. You know, earlier on, of course, this is the dude. I'm telling you, man, Chandler Riggs, One Shot Girl, 2 incredible human beings. Also, I've seen Chandler Riggs several times now. And he's just one of the coolest people I've ever met in my entire life. One Shot Girl, one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my entire life. Love to see it. Earlier on, though, we did, you know, watch a lot of Myth gameplay, like you kind of said. I'd be curious to go back, take a look at some of the gameplay that he had, kind of see things from his perspective, and see what. And here we go. We can actually take a look at this. So check this out. Run me through this, Monster, because you were here for this.
Yeah, we were kind of looking right through, and actually, no, we actually didn't get this perspective here. So. Just tell Myth's in his A game. Kind of see everything he's gone through, his little journey there. Oh, the cone's so clean. All the practice paying off. Oh. No hesitation. Oh my gosh, Myth is in such great form here. That's what I like to see. At the Pro-Am, showing up. Showing why he is TSM Myth, right? He's been around the block for a while. He's no stranger to competition. Good to see him in his zone here. And remember, most of the time he competes, he's under the NA West versus East, right? But now he's on land. He's in the same box with everyone else. So this is great to see him, you know, under fair circumstances doing a good job.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, let's be honest, you know, the only thing that ever gets in Myth's way is actually fall damage. He's an incredible player, but fall damage, just like Tim the Tatman, it will claim both of them often. Let's go, Myth! Get hype there!
Yes!
Also, Myth has this incredible dance. Do the dance!
Oh.
Yeah, dude, let's go! I cannot do that. There's no way. He is a significantly better dancer. I actually one time tweeted at him. I was like, hey, man, can I get some of those dance moves? He tried to transfer them to me. Turns out that's not how that works.
He tried to transfer you dance moves.
He was trying to give me like a little bit of it, right? And it just did not work out for me. But it's okay. That's all right. But, you know, we've got more players. We've got Mr. Fresh Asian. That's right. We kind of watched some of his gameplay, tuned into him, see what he's got going on. I'd be curious to see some of that gameplay coming out of the previous 2 games. There's so many people, man. So many people in Walks Life we could look at.
If you want to see more OCE, we got OCE. We have everything here under the hub. The Pro-Ams.
I also, low-key, want to see more Detonator.
Yeah? You want to see more Detonator?
Absolutely.
We'll get that later, too. But let's go ahead and pull up Mr. Fresh Asian. Let's see what his journey was like up until this point as well. We got a nice little package of him. Look, just diving on players. Hey, you, cross the river? Nope. Oh, that's a nice little headshot right there. And he takes another person down. It was Greer Grammar. Oh, no. And this one, we actually caught this one live in real time. This is such a fantastic play here. Fresh Asian with the proximity launcher. Cracks open the build, puts the Splode right inside of it, catches White, pushes all the way through. That's how good he is.
And I mean, he's kind of put in a situation where he has to 1v2, you know? This is tough to do, especially on a stage like this. You've got all eyes around the world watching you, and yet he's gonna come up clutch.
Yeah, remember, there's a pro and there's a celebrity, but to just do this like as if it was just two people who didn't know much about Fortnite, that's actually insane. That's what do I say, confidence at its best.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, there's great Fortnite players all over the world. It extends way farther than you'd ever imagine. That's just proof right there, right? But, you know, maybe we'll kind of see how things are going. Of course, you guys have been waiting for games. We've been waiting for games. We know. Guess what? Everyone is on board the battle bus. Game number 3 of the World Cup prom is about to begin. If you guys here are excited, you need to get hyped right now, because game number 3 is about to be underway. Count us in! That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Game number 3. And I mean, look at this World Cup battle bus, man.
There it is. Love that new Fortnite World Cup battle bus. And I love the fact that if you are loaded into Fortnite as well, you kind of see the feed coming up. So there are tons of new faces kind of tuning in here. Zeke, why don't you just give us a little rundown for everyone who might not know much about the Pro-Am or how monumental this weekend is for the community in general.
That's right, man. I mean, we've had 10 weeks of open qualifiers for solos, for duos across 6 different regions. Anyone could play. All you had to do was hit 300 points and get the Champion League in the arena format, and then you could duo up, solo games, and try to qualify. We narrowed that down to top 3,000 players, and then from there we whittled that down to only a handful of spots per region, and that has led us here. And let's not forget, earlier on in the day, we even had the creative finals, right? 8 weeks of creative qualifiers. You had team leaders like Ninja, like Gotaga, Hand of Blood. These guys built these incredible creative trials. People went through, and then we had our finals earlier where Scissors and the Fish Fam took home the W. But, you know, Monster, I think we want to focus in on this game. Detonator is already down. Whitlari has taken down the Detonator. It has exploded. It is gone. Xavier Woods, Denkoffs are over here on the left. You got Doigbai, and Cody Walker.
Yeah, Doigbai.
Oh, man.
Coach for the Millennial team there. But anyways, hopping on over to Dr. Lupo and Sigala here, who are in that little bit of Neo action we got here.
Man, you know, I have to give Courage props. That video they made earlier, you know, we kind of knew something. Courage was going to get back at Dr. Lupo in some way, shape, or form, but he wouldn't tell us what it was. I see you, Courage. That was pretty funny. But Sigala, Dr. Lupo, they are here. You've got people across the way, right? David Williams, Wildcat, they're sitting in the building over there. It looks like there's someone very close by. The 65 over there. Dr. Lupo going to send another one. And there you go. Dante is down across the way from Chigua. And Edwin Hodge here is picked up as well. And actually, Chigua's actually going to confirm Dante. So eliminations happening all over the place.
Yeah, that's right. If you're in Neo Tilt, you're definitely in for some trouble. This is not the place to land if you're not there to kind of bring it all the way, pedal to the metal. You got to stick for your teammate. That's what Sigala's doing here. Doing a really good job kind of sticking to the hip of Dr. Lupo. So you have Wildcat and David Williams now. Saw Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl. One Shot Girl is going to get cracked pretty hard right here. She's going to lose all that shield, but no fear. Still backing up her teammate here. Drum Shotgun's great for close quarters. And No has no mats now as well. She can't even disengage properly.
I like that Chandler's kind of holding down the fort, right? Like, hey, she's very clearly identified, like, I need to get back in this house. There's loot there. Maybe something can help me here. I'm very low on HP. I need something. Okay. Well, that was not what they were looking for. Now they are both extremely wounded, just under 60 HP. Mora and Kalango here. They're going to try and close in on this, right? You know, you've seen the white damage numbers come through. You want to secure these eliminations, put some points on the board. Ewok is going to find Alexia Ray and put her down there. 67 coming out.
Great shot right there, and he's going to go toe-to-toe. Can she clutch up? But no, it's not going to be enough for Chandler or One Shot Girl. Unfortunately, Kalango does hit every single shot right there in those final moments. And Kalmar is going to be able to save his team. Let's go.
Elimination feed there. We also watched Ewok basically and Jordan Fisher take down Alexia Ray and her dual partner Jordan. They have been full eliminated. They are gone. Dr. Lupo Segala still here over in Neo Tilted. David Williams, Wildcat, they've just been kind of, it looks like they must have taken some kind of damage, right? They're underneath that 100 threshold, but it's not by much. So either they like took fall damage or someone sent over like, Dr. Lupo accidentally sneaked in their direction. Damage over on them.
Yeah, man, we saw a lot going on earlier, a little bit of storm flips, and could have really been any which thing here, but Wildcat's been playing games for a long time. Actually, his dad introduced him when he was just 7 years old in 2011, but looks like we're hopping over with Vodka here and Alexander, who we haven't seen much of today, so let's go ahead and see how this battle's going to go for them as they're going against Ali A and Aaron Gordon, who we saw in the field against Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray, so that was quite the intense match here, but Alexander looks like he's somewhat struggling. He's going to need to keep his back of Vodka close by.
I mean, they're facing off against Ali A. This guy is a Fortnite veteran. I mean, this guy is thousands upon thousands of eliminations. He's going to rip the shield of Alexander. Archie going to find elimination. Well, there you go. He is full confirmed. Alexander, he is gone. The question is, where is his duo partner? Watch Ali A. Ali is kind of one of those people that's very big into communication, right? Trying to make sure, not oversharing, but definitely giving very important information. Hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I see. This is what I can do. My materials, my ammo, I need to cover here. I have this angle. Do you have this angle? Things like that. Super big fan of this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Ali A, quite the personality in the field. And talk about that, I mean, Vodka as well. Japanese YouTuber, he's been around for some time, a respectable player, does know how to, get down with it. But here, hopping over to Ellie, we're seeing him go with a large push here. He's gonna miss a couple shots, but he hits one right there. Turns back to Bill, says, you know what, it's time to put the bricks here. But no, he's gonna have to disengage, and it's gonna be enough. He goes straight up.
The sentiment was good. The angle might have been a little off, but I like it. All right, trying to maybe go and get a little bit offensive here. He's got himself.
He's pushing with the 24 health. Right underneath he goes and pops another one. Oh, he's got to be so careful.
Wait, is he distracting right now, making sure his dual partner can get the angle that they need? It looks like it.
I think he had a plan at some point, said, you know what, maybe this is not the right move, and he kind of backed up there. But Ellie showing that he is fearless right now. He and Neko, as Faris is sitting just close by. We saw Faris earlier today in a great fight against Jacob, I'm pretty sure. But Ellie is going to get knocked by Faris, who had the high ground right there. Let's see what Faris is going to do here.
I mean, he does have the 2 chug splashes. He can get himself back up. There's the 1. There is the follow-up. So he's got plenty of HP to work with. He also has 3 minis. But look at the AR count. 18 bullets. A single magazine is not where you want to be right now. Now, he did go ahead and drop Ellie. They need to go ahead, take some time, get the revive off. But, I mean, right now, they're not in the best position because don't forget, their weapons are not that much better. Like, obviously, Ellie does have that drum gun. He can put in some work, but we'll have to see how things go for him. Also, fun fact, his most recent album, Future, was certified platinum within the first month of release.
Wow, that's
huge. Actually insane.
That is a huge accomplishment. Talking about
first month?
I was going to say, talking about, crazy adventures and travels and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the player they're fighting right here, Faris, traveled all the way from Saudi Arabia. He's here. He's ready to bring it. It's Ellie. Dude, Ellie's got the builds, man.
Oh, okay, so they ping out where they see the player is. But now don't forget. Yeah, he's back. He's doubling back, and no. Ooh, over the head right there. That player has a haircut.
Right through the crack. That was so close.
If they didn't jump over, if he did not jump over that might have been an elimination.
I thought we were going to see a major highlight right there for a second, but Ellie, he's got this guy in his sights here. He's not going to give it up. And don't worry, guys. You guys are not missing anything around the Fortnite map. This is the battle to watch right now. As Neko kind of says, you know what? I'm tired of this. He's going to step forward just a little bit more now, and this is the commit. Even with the low health, they're going to put it all on the table here.
I mean, they know that his back is against. They know his back's against the storm, right? They're just trying to make sure and make him uncomfortable. He's out in the storm. That's kind of the position they put him in right now. And this player's just trying to bail. Like, they're just out in the storm doing their own thing. This is how threatened they are by Nekokun and Ellie. Ferris, I mean, You know, it's okay. It's not ticking too bad yet. It's only that single point, but he's going to have to make a really long rotation, and that's if they don't spot him out in the storm.
And you know what? It's going to be worth it. He will be all right. He will live to see another day because off they have to run now from the zone. They don't have heals, and Faris is left to, I guess, go against these guys at some point or another. But let's hop in with some highlights from earlier today. We have a little bit, like we saw, Dr. Lupo and Sigala just kind of coming up. And that's another player that's going to get taken out right here and just showing people that, you know what, I have Tilted on lock here. I'm ready to control this place. And it's Kyle Kaplan who goes down to Dr. Lupo and Sigala. Again, they were sticking together at the hip earlier before, but Sigala's down. And I don't think Dr. Lupo has the reboot card, unfortunately.
It does not look like it currently, but look, this is Dr. Lupo we're talking. The doctor is in the house. He knows what to do. He's been in these type of situations before. 1v the world, but that's okay. He's comfortable. And look at this, Tifu and Nav. Look at the angle they have here. You've got Nav all the way in the back. He's sending sniper shots over to JT Brown. Tifu's sitting there forward, right? He's just saying, all right, JT, come on. What are you trying to do? You trying to 1v1 me? You want to try and 1v1 my dual partner that's way back there? He's got a long angle on you. I have the close angle on you.
Listen, JT Brown is a professional hockey player, right? If you can take that kind of punishment sometimes out there on the field, you can do anything. Let's see what JT Brown can do against the World Cup qualifier. He's speaking his head right there. And Tifu says, you know what? I've been here for a little too long. Just more, players around him. He's got to be careful.
And now look, he has to use that launch pad because for just a moment he saw a player running up on Nav, but it's okay. They're back together. They're ready to try and work down on this player here. Looks like it's Marksman.
Oh, that's JT's partner. Okay, so they were actually trying to line a pinch. Marksman used the Shadow Bomb to get behind him. So now Marksman's going to have to leave JT Brown behind. They were actually split up in those moments right there. It was hard to tell for a second, but no, Marksman says he's going to take the high ground and start pressuring back here. He puts a shot down on Tifu, but the Storm is on his back first, and JT Brown manages to rendezvous with Marksman here. So now they're together. He's popping his bandages, and yet JT and Marksman win the small skirmish here, if you want to call it that, because Tifu and Nav are off. They're gone. They decided it's time to beat the zone now.
Yeah, and I mean, facing off against someone like Marksman, this is a long-time competitive veteran, right? Like, this guy has been around, so pairing these two together, he's like in very good hands right now. Marksman's absolutely making the right call, saying, look, we need to leave right now, we need to do this, we need to do that. Fun fact, JT Brown was the first professional hockey player to become a Twitch partner.
That's huge.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's history.
There you go, JT Brown.
Put it in the world record book right there. That's one that cannot be broken. He solidified that. That's pretty cool right there.
It's actually pretty cool. Oh, he's got the drift board. This is actually really good. He's going to be able to catch with Marksman and set himself back up. Look who else is here, though. Ninja and Marshmallow. They have got this on lockdown across the way. You've got Musel. You've got Wax Motif. Look, this is Ninja we're talking about, right? You give him even a pixel, he is going to destroy your shields and make you wish you had never peeked in the first place.
Ninja has been having quite the day so far. We talked about just being a little consistent will keep you in the running here. So far, no points have been earned this game, and that's got to put you on your edge, right? If you didn't pick up any of the kind of freebies in the early game, as it gets closer to that congestion later on, it's only going to get tougher, but Ninja puts down a couple shots right there. That's going to be 93 damage. That player no longer has much shield left.
So like I said, you give him a pixel, he just rips your entire shield off.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for flying in my airspace. Try again. Dr. Lupo, though, he's got himself that baller. We saw Nekokun and his dual partner right over the hill there. He's got to try and think this through. Do I want to take these engagements? Do I try and go for that top 15 placement? I mean, dude, he's already got 3 eliminations. He's doing very, very well.
Oh, no, we were about to jump in with Ewok, but Wade takes her out right there as Wade is still in this game. Chigua is close, as is John. John's trying to see if he can get up here now. They've managed to take this hill and this positioning here. Jacob's still alive right now, as is Nick Merckx close by. I don't see Nick Merckx's partner. Where's Mario here? No, Mario and Zanja has been taken out. He's got a launch pad, though. He's okay.
Yeah, the question is, though, do you want to opt to use it? I mean,
check this.
You don't need to.
Oh, he's using the new Storm Sniper to scout out the next zone here. Notice how he kind of zoned in there. He looked at it. He says, all right, time to double on back here. He's got all the information. You got to love plays like that. And he's doing it again. He's actually trying to get as much information out of that sniper as possible. Very interesting mechanic right there.
Yo, I mean, look, Nick Merckx is a long-time competitive veteran, right? I mean, shout outs to the M fam. This guy's been playing games since Gears of War. I mean, he is a third-person shooter master. This guy is insane. And, I mean, every single week we're seeing Nick reach new heights of play, right? He's just continuing to one-up himself every single day. But across the way, you've got Dr. Lupo going up against Lachlan and Liam McIntyre. This is really rough. Unfortunately, Dr. Lupo is caught in the most toxic gas here. He is chipped down to almost nothing. Another stink bomb is going to be his demise. Unfortunately, he is picked off. But I mean, if it's going to be to someone, Lachlan's, you know, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
You know, that was a respectable takedown right there. Lachlan and Liam McIntyre just using the perfect stinkers right there. Unfortunately, you cannot dodge those. That is, you know, kind of it right there as they seal the deal. But they get themselves a baller out of it as well. And now they're going to be able to make it to the next zone as it's just at Neo Tilted here. You can see the map on the bottom right-hand corner. Neo Tilted is extremely congested. Players are just toppling on top of it. We're now back with Nick Merckx here. Nick Merckx already has the scoop on the Storm, right? He's got the sniper to tell it. Look, he's right in the middle as well.
I was going to say, why doesn't he just put that to use, right? I mean, you've got a utility weapon that just rips people's faces off. Why not just go ahead and use that weapon? It's in your inventory. Also, let's point out the 5 chug splashes, by the way. So he's ready to go, right? He's like, look, I'll fight you. I'll just disengage. Use this to just replenish myself. You know, you just got to do it, right?
And Nick Merckx can literally take on a team right now and be okay, especially with the chug splashes being that you don't have to have a cooldown for them. You activate them right away. Talk about, you know, people that are in good position. I mean, Ninja and Marshmallow in a sweet spot here as well. They have the high ground. They also have the slip nearby, so everyone in Tilted, or nearby the slip, I should say, is just fine here. And look, we saw Faris earlier today. He's managed to stay alive. He's made it all the way to Tilted Towers, even without the heals, so he's still in it. Slayer 360 also still in the game. We saw a lot of him kind of sneaking around at different times. Dank Ops and Xavier Woods off in the distance there. Nick 830 still alive. Let's take a look at this little highlight from earlier. It's Airwalks, man. Airwalks so good.
This duo actually is your Summer Block Party Pro-Am champions, and they are back to try and defend their title. Figures if anyone's going to stand in their way, it's going to be Ninja and Marshmallow, the 2018 Pro-Am champions. I like the way they've just kind of double boxed up. Like you said, man, they're just locking this down. They've got the angles. They're just ready to play. They want someone to try and challenge because they're in such a strong position. Nick 830, though, he's just chilling on the side of the mountain. You've got Myth down below. Wildcats over the hill right now. I mean, there's quite a bit of talent all very near each other that at some point are going to have to open up their boxes and say hello to the pro. Even Sinnoh is here as well. My goodness, Lachlan, Liam McIntyre, Grime, Airwax, there's so much. Tifu is here as well with Nav. Joey is there. He's a little wounded, but listen, he's still my fire. He's got his dual partner expert. Did you catch that one? You're too young. Never mind.
Missed that one.
That's okay. That's okay.
No, I know.
Okay, all right.
Good reference right there.
Thanks, man.
Gotta love the music reference. Nice little double snipe coming out of Tifu and Nav. You know, just pulling your leg. Zeke.
Thanks, man, I guess. I don't know what to say to that. But anyway, check it out, all right? We still have 52 players, 34 duos, Monster. It's crazy that we've seen the game slow down this much, you know? You would have almost thought we were basically watching the duo finals. You would think this is Saturday.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten a lot more intense as we approach the final games here. No one wants to kind of lose out, right? You want to get as much playtime as possible. Tifu utilizing the ramp overhead to make sure they skate straight across and not stay in the air for much longer than they need to be. And for that reason, they're not going to take much damage here. He's going to be able to pop this next mini and just be A-okay as they're still in the game. Forget, guys, Tifu's partner here, Nav. Let's make music as well, so good so far here. It's Ninja Marshmallow just underneath them. Aiden Lost King's Rob. Nick Merckx is landing in.
Wait a minute. Okay, so Tifu's shield just got ripped. You've got Aiden. You've got Nick Merckx. You've got Ninja. You've got Marshmallow. Courage, JD, Myth, Cloak, Whitlarry. They are all occupying this same space right now. Rob from the Lost Kings. I'm telling you, though, he's going to be the one to come out on top. I'm not saying that because he is a good friend of mine. I'm not biased at all. But here we go. On with Courage, JD. Got Sean O'Malley looking to. Everyone's here! Cody Walker monsters there. Claire gets picked up in the crossfire. You got Wade up top. Look at everyone just flying in on top of each other right now.
Sean O'Malley is here to show everyone why he's undefeated still, all right? He's been competing since 2013 in the UFC. He's here to prove a point with Courage. Courage came dangerously close at the summer block party, taking it all home. They are still in the running here. 2 good games. These next 2 games can really be theirs to take, but we're gonna hop in with Tim the Tatman.
Wild card is active right here, right now. Now keep in mind, he's got no HP to work with. 57 really isn't that much. But this is Tim the Tatman that we're talking about. Why is the entire lobby? Tim, just bleed. Tim, just bleed.
Nothing you can do and talk about Sean O'Malley. He takes him out. He was the prime target there. Now taking a look at Wade here, who's got the high ground. He's got the flint knock to save himself as well. In a combat. It's a lovely 70 shot right there. And this is where the lobby begins to condense and collapse on itself. Remember, no one has earned placement yet. There's still 26 duos in the running here, many of which are solos.
Yo, if you were watching, did you watch the elimination feed? Grind picked up O-King, that is Sinnoh's dual partner. Tifu is actually going to be picked up by Nick A30. Wow. And Nav then turns around and says, Nick, not today, friend. It is not good, eh? And I'm just getting words. We actually have a replay of the wild card that we're going to get to take a look at together and relive just kind of what happened. So, you know, it's difficult, right, when situations like that.
I'd pay for a slow motion in this part right here.
Tim knows. He's smiling out. He's like, dang it, man.
Being a good sport about it. You got to love it. Aiden right there, look at disbelief as he gets taken out as well. But now off of Cloak, we saw Cloak make that end game earlier in the last game. Whitlaurie is going to go down here. Cloak's got just enough help to make it all happen. His loadout is so great as well. Perfect shadow bombs are going to allow him to rotate here. If he uses the structures, he can continue the rotation for free. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to get nice and far into the zone. Free baller here for Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx is going to use it. Why not, right? He can get this free safety for a little bit.
Dude, this is where Nick wants to be, right? He wants to be in the middle of the chaos, and everyone's trying to, you know, panicking, trying to figure out what they want to do. Nick is calm, he is cool, he's collected. He is so deadly. Yes, that is also another thing. Okay, the baller's cracked. He tries to go for the builds, forgets for a moment. He's got to find his elimination. He needs something, anything. The chunk of... Wait, no, wait, what the strap? Those were builds? Were those builds? Did you get them?
Oh, it wasn't enough, though. He had to connect those shots right there. Someone did get dropped right above him. Sinnoh's still in the running here, even by himself, is taking teams out.
That's
he
Airwax.
took out Airwax, which is huge for Sinnoh because they both have 7 eliminations. Airwax has 10 elims, so he still does technically have the lead, even with placement. But the longer Sinnoh stays alive now, the closer he can be to kind of catching up and taking that first place. So that was a huge elimination here. Now jumping in.
Look who's still left, though. Sinnoh, Sean, Symphony, Cloak, Jelty, Lachlan, Muselk, 7. There's so many people. Mr. Fresh Asian, we saw the clips from him. He's on super low HP, but he might be able to make something happen. Look at this. Cloak is in a great spot. Symphony as well. They have health advantage. The only other person is Muselk, who's sitting on basically 200 HP. Sean gets cracked right now, Monster. Jelty wants to secure this elimination if possible, right? That would be huge for him.
This is essentially a solo game here. There are 8 players left, and everyone is left to fend.
The Star Flip! Oh my god, this could be so huge! Look at this space. It's occupying everything. It's forcing people up, forcing them down, making them have to reposition. Even Sean, he's actually safe somehow on the other side of it.
Yeah, and Sinnoh doesn't care. He's like, you know what? I'm going to keep this high ground here. As Sean actually takes some damage from the flip right there, and then Sinnoh catches that Elin. So that's going to be another one for him. He falls down and could not convert on Cloak. As Cloak gets another, and it's his high ground now, and he has the health advantage over the lobby here. Can Cloaksy go from a second place to a first here? It's Muselk versus Cloak, and Cloak gets chunked right there.
Massive shield grip there, but it's okay. He's got a single mini. He's got 70 HP, and look, Sim is just below. In an opportune moment. Wait a minute, this shockwave's gonna change everything! Cloak needs to line these shots up! He's got no HP, can he do it? He does!
He takes out Muselk, and that is a competitive player's worst nightmare, hearing those impulses go off. But Cloak doesn't care. He doesn't care. Even with the 15 HP, he knows he can't take the zone here. He has to full commit for the offensive battle. The last 2 players are fighting right there. There goes the trap. Limited builds here. Jelty versus Cloak. No health. Can he collect with the last shot? This is your opportunity. He's going to put the shots down here. Can he connect?
He has to make something. Neither of them have the HP. No, you can't go on the start!
Nice job to Jelty, and unfortunately, Cloaksy takes the cursed second place once again in a back-to-back performance right there. But Jelty secures the deal in the final moments right there. All because he had a trap. Cloak had to back up right there. You couldn't do anything about it. But it was the hesitation that allowed them not to seal it.
And to fall to the likes of Jelty now, just want to make you well aware, Jelty is one of these players who's been vying for a spot in the Fortnite World Cup qualifiers, trying to make it here to finals. So this was going to be a tough fight. Unfortunately, though, both players were so low on HP. Once you kind of force them out of the storm, it's basically, I need to force you to take the shot. I need you to line up a shot for me and to try and 50-50 it.
See, it was right here. The action came out or the pressure down. But once he hesitated right here, that was where he made a fatal error. He just couldn't play with the zone. Couldn't play with the zone.
Very tough, but very well fought. I mean, let's take it back, you know, when Musel jumped him right on the spot, and Cloak said, you know what, I have nothing to work with, no HP, no builds, no nothing. I'm taking the fight. He was the one that came out on top, and that's why he secured himself the second place. Still, I mean, you know, this is a very big accomplishment for both these players, right? Jelty picking up the Victory Royale, 3 points from that. I mean, Cloak popping off. I mean, I'm sure he heard you guys here, you know, yelling as soon as he got that elimination, because that was clutch.
Yeah, that was a fantastic way to kind of hold it down right there. And Cloak took fall damage. Had Musel disconnected one more time right there, that would have been his game, because he had the health lead as well.
Yeah, right. And I mean, like you kind of said, that's kind of been the recent meta coming out of the competitive side of things. You're using shockwaves to kind of reposition and just fragmenting builds all the way around you. So for Cloak to react so fast and clean up the elimination, mad props, seriously. What an incredible game. Game number 3. I'd be curious to see how the game shook up the standings that we'll take a look at a little bit later on. But I mean, what do you think, man? We saw some really big names traded back and forth. Tfue got shut down, Airwax got shut down, Aiden was picked off. I mean,
that's what I think right there. That's one of the key turning points here that kind of happened in that last moment. The fact that Sinnoh takes out Airwax, and you saw the look of disappointment on Airwax's face, because I believe his camera had just came up right there. Is dang, and then to go down to Sinnoh, that's the perfect recipe for Sinnoh to take out the #1 player who was previously in the lead and continue to push his agenda forwards. That could have been the difference, but Airwax did have an Elim lead at that moment, so.
We'll have to see how things shake out, man. These games are insane, and this is just a taste, you know? You got to think tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, duo and finals, solo finals, they're going to be absolutely insane. But for now, guys, let's go back over onto the top deck. Let's go hang out with Pookie, because she's got Jelty on standby. What you got for us?
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am down here on the floor. We have Jelty, and we have his duo partner here as well. Now, I just have to ask you, what is it like to come to New York and play on this massive stage?
It feels great.
Feels great. Do you want to let him know anything else?
I didn't get as nervous as I thought I would be in front of so many people.
Once you're in here, once you're playing Fortnite, it's pretty much just like being at home, I would think. But did you have a strategy going into today's games? Because you are a competitive veteran. You know, you have played in the World Cup qualifiers. What was your strategy?
En la primera partida intenté llegar a placement. En la segunda fui por kills. Y como en la tercera tuve muchas granadas de humo, entonces jugué hasta el final.
So in the first one, I did a play free and free for kills. And for the last one, I really just went for the win.
So you just went for the win. You just went full send. So pretty much just like the qualifiers, right? Yeah. So I just want you to describe to me the last play that you had there, the last moments.
Pues sabía que quedaba poca gente, así que nomás hice muchos cubitos hacia la zona e intenté trapear al que tenía arriba, pero no pude, pero se murió por la zona y gané.
So I knew there were a lot of people in that zone. I tried to go up, but I realized I couldn't.
Lo intenté matar con trampa, pero no pude y él se murió por zona.
So I tried to go up the ramp, and then I couldn't enter that zone.
So you had to kind of adapt and adjust there, which you did, and it worked out well for you. Well, congratulations for being here. Thank you so much for talking to me. Best of luck in your next games, okay? Zeke, what do you think about these crazy games? Getting to talk to Jelty, this stuff's unreal.
Listen, it looks like Jelty might have been a little nervous, all right? But Jelty, I'm going to tell you right now, you're a slayer, all right? Don't be nervous when you're that dang good. Well fought from him. But again, we've got another game. One game left that is going to determine who walks away the Fortnite World Cup Pro-Am champion.
Yeah, I need to see if Jelty and Gabba Reaver, the Mexican duo right there, had enough to push them all the way up to top 10. We're going to find out right now. Let's peer into the standings right here. Let's take a look at the standings. Let's see what it is, Zeke. It's still holding the lead, even after Sinnoh took it over. But guess what? Jelty, Gabba Reaver, right there, the Mexican duo coming right up to the top right there. You saw Jelty's skills. You can't sleep on him. That cone was so nice in those final moments. But hey, close with another second place performance. He's back up there.
I mean, but I think the big standout right now is Airwax and El Grime. These guys are still holding that lead. And this is kind of something we saw back at the summer block party. But let's hop on over. Let's see who is in our 11th through 20th spot. What is going on the opposite end? Right now, remember the number 42. That's where you're trying to aim. You've got people like Nick from the Lost Kings. You've got Sean there as well. Simp is up there. So many talented players. Nick A30. You know, all these guys really need is a stellar game, right? They need to put everything on the table right here, right now. What did that be? You know what? We're going to hot drop. We're going to find as many eliminations as we possibly can. And then let's go ahead and pick up the W.
We got ourselves...
I say that like it's an easy thing. That's not me. I can't do that at all.
Yeah, absolutely. We got ourselves some really intense competition right here. RO, Grime, and Airwax is not getting this for free. It is very close at the top. Xavier Woods is saying, you know what? We're still champs here.
Still champs. In your heart. I believe it. Absolutely. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the final game of the Fortnite World Cup Pro-Am is about to begin. If you guys are excited, let everyone sitting on this stage, let them all know. Let's get hype, because this is it. After this, we crown a new potential champion. Can Airwax and El Grime hold on and defend their title and become two-time Pro-Am champions? That would be insane. Can Ninja and Marshmallow come up huge in this final game? Can someone else show up when it is necessary? Well, we'll find out. These players are dropping right here, right now.
Landing drop here, and Continue had a lot of eliminations in the previous round, but he couldn't break the next ceiling with this duo. RO Graham had 3, he had 7. That's a lot of action. They're not afraid to win these battles.
Wait.
See what's up? We have Robles here, and Chigua is going to confirm. Okay, so they got the, kind of alpha up on the spot. So, you know what? We're going to take this spot right here. This is their loot now. They're going to go in and claim that. Nice little start for them right there.
This is a rough spot to land sometimes, right? Because you can have 3 potential chest spawns. Sometimes you get a lucky, you get the 2 there. So they're going to have enough to kind of get them started. But man, do they need something else heading their way? There's quite a few spots they could rotate from.
I got a question for you. So Chico actually used to be a console player. He played Fortnite on console. He actually swapped over to keyboard and mouse, and he's a competitive player on keyboard and mouse now. Did you still play with a remote controller, or have you made the transition?
Did you just ask if I played with a remote controller?
I'm asking if you still do, or have you
first of all, I've always played mouse and keyboard. Thank you. Also, a remote control is something you use to drive something else. What is wrong with you, Monster?
You know, the controller.
No, I've actually, I played a controller for a little bit at the very start, and then I was like, you know what, I really want to try and just get better with mouse and keyboard, and so I dedicate a lot of my time to kind of focusing up with that, so. Now am I good? I'll tell you what, ask Sundown, and he will tell you the honest truth.
Hey,
right
listen,
now.
I saw you in the practice games win that game over Bala.
No one's gonna listen. Hey, that's what happened. But
that really happened. You got this, but let's not take away from
Eric
Gordon.
No, Slogo Man as well. He is down. Look at this. This is Ali A. He's like, hey, hello. I'd like to come in the house now, please. I need eliminations. Excuse me.
I like what he did there. He's using those stinkers to clear out the air, see if there's anyone nearby. Jeremy Ray's going to stick this revive even without taking out Alia, he says, you know what, you're safe enough. I'm just going to get you right here. He's going to commit to it. It's only a couple seconds left. Is it going to be enough?
Listen,
we'll find out soon.
He's been part of the movie It. He knows what true terror is. Alia is not going to be the one terrifying him for trying to revive his teammate. Over, though, you got Ewok, you've got Jordan Fisher. They are hanging out by Pueblo right now. And it looks like they're pretty kitted out, all things considered. I mean, they've got the bare bones of what they need to get themselves started, right?
Absolutely. Jordan Fisher here does have a okay loadout, so I say okay because he has a shotgun, he has shield. That's just enough. He's got the disengage tool, which he kindly shared with Ewok right there, giving her, you know, an impulse or a shockwave as well to make sure that she can also disengage if things get sticky here. But it's all about getting that information. Look at the creep up. As you know, actually, Dead Rebel and Oscar have been holding his spot down since earlier today, and they've done a great job fending off every single duel that's landed here. No duel has been successful. I'm actually curious to see if they're going to be able to win this early game engagement as well. They've been doing it so well so far.
I mean, it looks like they maybe don't want to take the fight. As far as inventory, they're in a similar situation, right? Not really much of anything in the way of materials. Loadouts looking super sparse, and the big thing here is those three weapons, gray AR, green AR, and that drum gun are all using the same ammo type, right? So the moment you start firing one, you are just draining ammo from those other potential resources, so they don't want to take this fight. I think it's smart to disengage. It's not worth it right now. Let them have it. There's loot behind you. Just keep the ball moving.
Yeah, true that. See Oscar just sitting up top there. Oscar, an Argentinian, YouTuber who plays Fortnite. Recently started singing. Looks like we're going to jump in with John here. See what they have in Salty Springs, one of my favorite places. John Ha and Wade.
John Ha rocking John Wick.
Ooh.
Huh. There you go.
There you go.
I'm telling you right now, Pookie Face is the only person in the world that appreciates my jokes. I bet you wherever she is rolling around laughing because she got that one as well. She also got my Instinct one that you blamed me for. Cake!
Oh!
I would love some. Look at that. 5 HP and 5 shield. You like to see it. Wade is going to go ahead and try and get back grouped together. Oh, actually, he's trying to push Yoshi. That is not his same team member. Just kidding.
Yeah, Wade's right up there. Yoshi is in the skeletal remains of what was the monster kind of battle that occurred. I didn't get to actually watch that event in game, unfortunately.
Bro, you missed out.
Dude, I was working on some things, but here we have Yoshi. I said I wanted to see what he's got with the kind of representation for the caster squad here. He's still alive, and unfortunately, Freddy was taken out. He's got to use one of his 2 shadow bombs right now. He might have to use a second here. We'll find out, and nope, keeps his calm and cool, says, I'm okay. I got out of there, and it's enough distance for him.
3 things. 1, you know Solari's a cool guy, because he is a cool guy, and I know him. 2, he's using the drift. Double pickaxe is even cooler. 3, they went to that monster spawn. That is actually the new hotspot. You can get so many resources and loot from that, and that's why you saw him go there. But Mr. Fresh Asian, already 5 eliminations. My goodness, he is just... I don't know, dude. He is tearing up Pleasant Park right here, right now. I like that he's even going that extra precaution, right? Like, hey, we know, we can see in the bottom right mini map, there's no one else. These guys have cleaned out everyone. But he's trying to make sure. He's like, look, I need to make sure to get my teammate up. We're going for the long game. Let's make sure we're back in this. Chandler Riggs here, one-shot girl. Over here, they're going to be disengaging. They probably have been seeing these people go up the sky platform. There you go. They're going to scope in. Not worth the engagement right now. I mean, look at the loadout. Look at the materials.
This is so unfortunate. The 2 times we tuned in with a one-shot girl, she had a drum shot. Here's a little fun fact. One-shot girl wrote a song and made a music video about how she loves Wendy's.
Yo, high-key, Wendy's is dope. If you disagree, I'm not really sure what you're saying.
You know what would be a really cool username for you, Z?
What?
Fast Food Z. All right. Z kind of recuperates from that one. I think I might have broke something inside of him with the joke, but it's all good.
All right. I feel personally attacked right now. No. You're not wrong, but I feel personally attacked right now. Wow. Okay, Power is here. Goff is here.
It's a great username, though. Honestly, it's clever.
Fast Food Z. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Watch that elimination feed in the top left. Chandler Riggs and Ali A are finding eliminations. Wow, my brain tried to put Ali A and R in one word. Let's not do that again. Now he's out in the storm. He is ticking down. He needs to try and get out of dodge if possible. It looks like he might have quite the trek still to make. Exile is just up in front of him there. Dude, look how far away he has to go. He's down by Lonely. The circle is over by Pressure Plant. He's got to go.
Yes, he has
something.
Super long rotation. He does have Shadow Bomb, so that's okay. But with the player nearby, oh my, the aggression says, you know what? He's going to chop that build down right there. And it's barely held up, but instead he goes for the build battle. He's actually committed to this. Drops a great floor right there to block him out and commits all the way. That's one shot. Can he get the third? All he has to do is commit one more time. He's going to fall into the box. He's trying so hard here. He's already committed. That's his floor as well. He takes that, goes for the edit. And now in comes the pressure. He's trying to fall right inside. There is a nifty little trick, though. If he just walks right up to the cone, he can actually fall and slip inside and catch his opponent off guard. Let's see if he ends up doing it. Oh, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. Oh, tries to disengage.
That was not the play. He should have just stuck with it. He's got no HP, but look at Exile on 11. 10. That's another 9 seconds before he's going to be eliminated. Ali needs to look up. He literally needs to look up in the sky right now. Does he see him?
He didn't see him.
He went over the hill. He's trying to get the angle on him.
No way. Oh, it gets taken out right there, and it is going to convert to Allier because he did the last damage, and oh no, Edokov. We were just watching him. He's a 28-year-old Brazilian YouTuber, just moved to the States, and to get taken out, it's so unfortunate. But now we're looking at Flake's power. Can he clutch it up for Edokov, his teammate here? Should be the carry right now, and that's a great shot. Did get JT Brown, but couldn't convert. Marksman right there, so good. Connects with all of his shots. And that's the name of the game, Zeke.
I mean, like I kind of touched on earlier, Marksman is a very good competitive player. The fact that anywhere they were trying to go, Marksman was ready. Storm flips, stink grenades, drop down. I'm ready with my shotgun. Tough spot to be in. Look at this, though. Airwax, look at the loadout. Monster, launch pad, 6 minis. We've got shadow bombs. We've got the brand new Storm Sniper. We've got golds and purples across the board. Mats for days. And, of course, to top it all off, he's got the bush there for extra padding to absorb an incoming shot or amount of damage. Airwax is playing as if it's tomorrow. He's like, look.
I know, like, Airwax is a World Cup qualifier and everything, and RL Grime makes music, but I got a feeling RL Grime is way better than we think. He has been doing so good.
So here's the thing. I actually ran into him in the lobby 2 days ago.
Okay.
I was like, hey man, like, how are you? You know, you ready to go? Like, you guys just want summer block party? What do you think? He's like, bro, I've literally been practicing every day. Like, every moment I have, I want to be good. And that's what we're seeing, right? Like,
it's such an amazing feeling seeing these guys keep up and really, you know, get that bug for Fortnite that we love, you know, that itch to want to grind right there. That's a good feeling. But
Slayer. All right.
Fresh Asian actually brought back Desmond Chan from the reboot card. Remember, last time we saw them, they were down.
No, I think that was revived.
Okay, so he managed to pick them up, and they're still in the game. And they're still in Pleasant Park, by the way.
Dude, they've been locking it down. Look, Mr. Fresh Asian, though, he had a shot go his way because his shields are ripped. And that's Jelty. That is the winner from the last game. Jelty is here. Unfortunately, his dual partner has been eliminated. But Monster, look at the loadout. I mean, he's got a loadout that you know, it's like a skirmishing loadout, right? I'm going to shockwave forward. I'm going to combat you a couple times. If you try to leave, you're going to get lasered. You're going to get beamed. If I need to follow up, I have the launch pad. You know, he's in a prime spot, but look at the builds.
And this is how you know he's an actual competitive player. That's a competitive loadout. Most players in the comp scene will run a combat with an AR. You know, most of them do tend to run the dual weapons, followed by utility and heals. So Jelty is a scary, scary player to be going against. And Mr. Fresh Asian needs to be very wary here because Jelty catches a small lead. He's gonna push.
You see there, he had the angle. He saw the player edit down, and he pre-edited his wall, ready to take the shot. Now, of course, they had an extra wall there between them and Jelty, so they were ready. You know, there was no shots coming through. Gonna drop the turret there. He doesn't need that now.
You think Mr. Fresh Asian is baiting the sentry gun right here?
That's tough. It's hard to say. I mean, they obviously want to find this elimination, right? Someone in their face.
Oh, look, Jelty's setting it up right here.
No way.
He's setting it up. He's pushing all the way through. Gets the backside. That's one.
Two. That's on white. He's on white HP right now. He's got to remember where that other player went. He's going to try and isolate these guys.
These are his builds.
Can he do it?
He's looking. He's on the hunt right now.
Still has a shockwave monster. He could still pull off the impossible, the craziest amount of skill look, and they're still joined at the hip. This actually could be their fall, right? Like, this could be what actually gets them eliminated. They kind of need to spread out a little bit in case he does have that second shockwave.
Jelty is clearly flexing the way he set up the ramp to bounce his body, you know, horizontally, right? Just straight across, making sure that he did not go upwards. It was a very, very clever strategy.
Wow. So they use the heavy snipe. They try to go for the floor replace, and look at this. He was already ready. It's like he's in their brains. He's literally reading their minds right now, Monster. He's so focused, so in.
This is quite the intense battle. It's a 1v2. Jelty has already shown that he is here to dominate. What can Jelty do?
I mean, he's got the grenades. He can start dropping
Going
them.
for it. He's doing it again. Fortunately, this time it was a bit of an overshoot, but it's okay. He's out of the lines then. He has 3 builds left, so he wants to mess around here. He does still own some of those. That was huge. He takes 1 player down. Can he get the second?
It was Asian.
Wow. All the duos you could have gotten right here. He actually got the competitive one. Mr. Fresh Asian is down. And a little bit of a taunt, because I think he knows.
He knows. He absolutely knows.
He knows. He saw the name. He knows who he's competing against. And now the confidence boost is there. Oh, no! He didn't see him! What's he gonna do? He still clutches up. Desmond Jam almost had it. So what happened there really quickly, Jelty peaked, but his character model was perfectly lined up with Desmond, who seemingly appeared out of nowhere.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that was actually so insane. And look at this, watch the elimination feed. Airwax picks up Xavier Woods. Nick Merckx finds Mora there. And now we're back on board with Tfue and Nav.
I'm not over the near instant karma.
I know!
Really not over it, but here's Tfue laying down some shots here. Shield hit once right there. Expert Thief still in it. Joey Fatone is going to get hit right there, unfortunately. He's going to get taken out. And Sigala's close.
Bye. Here's an instant replay coming out of Airwax here. Look at the laser beam Xavier Woods just pulled out of the skies. Unfortunately, that's just the way of the road. Tfue and Nav, they are in the storm. I mean, it's going to be ticking for a little bit more, but oh, look at this. He's juggling medkits. All right, there, come on. Don't drop it. There it is. That's actually really hard to do. I definitely can't do it. He probably wanted to keep the redeploy, but you know what? It's better to make sure you get into the safe zone. Now he's going to have like an empty slot, right? Once he uses the med kit, there's nothing available to him right now.
That was why he wanted to juggle it, especially being that it was a 5-tick. You know, he only had that one opportunity. Couldn't make a mistake right there. Let's take a look at these replays coming out of Tfue. There goes Joey. Not going to make the joke again. A 30 over on this player. A 74. Sigala is going to be picked up. Look, this has to go back out and confirm. And I like that he did double back for the loot. That is going to, you know, that would have opened up more doors had he been able to juggle both, but it's okay. We saw Tfue earlier today talk about he almost had a great game. He almost had a victory, but not having any heals kind of was his detriment. But this time around, he's making sure he's taking good care of his loot pool right there. So it'll be nice. And Jelty's still in the game here, running that double box right now, making sure he's turtling up here to kind of hold defense and look for another opportunity, being that he's by himself, especially now. He lost Gabo, unfortunately, and he's by himself again. Let's take a heavy snap right there. Didn't connect, but bottom right is air rocks.
Man, this is actually really scary. Jelty has quite a kit on him right now. This loadout is actually insane, and you can tell he's prioritizing those grenades, right? He's hanging on to the, well, he hung on to the 3 that he had back in Pleasant, so he really values that item. But on the other side of the coin, look at Airwax. Look at that loadout. Still about where we left off, right? The loadout of a king. He's got it all right now. He's got his dual partner Grime. They're looking great on HP and shield. And let's not forget, they are in first place. And they are your summer block party champions. They want to defend that title.
This is the last game, and they've really slowed down the momentum here. They don't have nearly as many eliminations as we saw before, but Airwax is looking to change this as he's going for the box chase here. He has Ghost Sean on his back. Sean just gets on out of there, pops it, and goes to the races. The Shockwaves is going to keep him alive for now as he pushes the wrong players here. Airwalk still in it.
Man, the world is their oyster right now. They have everything they need to win this game. The question is, can they execute? Will there be something that happens? Will some other, duo take a step forward and say, we want to challenge you? You've got Ninja and Marshmallow, the 2018 Pro-Am champions across the way. Marshmallow dropped the half. On the other side, Cloak and Tfue How do they keep finding themselves in a situation where they're very close to each other? Their minds are thinking in sync right now.
Oh,
banking
nice play
the
right
grenades.
there from Tfue is going to set it up perfectly to get these flows across. And look at the bank shot. So beautiful right there. Can he connect? That's one hit. He got He goes down. He's going to convert the Elim. And off to the reload he goes. He's going to do it one more time. Here's 1-2. Probably going to line up the shotty here. And he is trying to connect. He doesn't quite get it.
Land him. 44. But they're gone. And now you know for a fact that he knows that that was Cloak. And Cloak knows that this was Tfue. And he's saying, right now, this is not the engagement. Yep. We'll fight, but right now is not the time. They go ahead and disengage. Tfue now, they're rocking 8 eliminations. That's 8 points, and that's huge. They still have launch. They used 1. They've got a second one. They've got it all.
Yeah, they're so loaded right now. So great play right here. Tfue's going to cut across. We talked about the competitive player, specifically long to run the dual weapon loadout, and that's exactly what Tfue has here. Loads of utility. Goes for the peak shot right here. And is that Airwalks he rolled up on? Gonna find out right now as Tfue's going for the water place here. He's better be careful. He might get punished in return here. He does take it, jump into the box. These are not his builds. This is a dangerous spot to be. That's exactly why he backs up here. He's gonna go back to Nav. Relocates his teammate.
Bombs are ringing out, but right now Tfue's playing defensively. This is really good. Now where is Nav though? Watch that little marker. Nav's somewhere on the right. These guys need to connect if they can. You've got Sims down below. Okay, so Nav is actually 1 by 1 over diagonally.
And it was Airwalks who's right there. You saw that.
Actually, I think that was actually Ninja.
Might have been as well.
Man, it was actually Ninja. Yeah, yep. It was in fact Ninja. Look at, I mean, people. How many fantastic names? Sean O'Malley, Tfue, Nav, Kurt, JD, Wildcat. You know, they were pushing Ninja. Marksman is here with JT Brown. They're already on 9 eliminations.
Wow, this is a huge game for Marksman here. And JT Brown, if they can snag this victory, we don't know what that top 10 is going to be looking like after that.
Dude, everyone said, this is game 4. All right, let's go ahead and go full send. This is it.
Showing what they got, man.
Dude, even Jelty, look. Jelty's still here. He's still hanging out. He's been by himself, remember, since Pleasant Park, and he's still putting in work. Marksman and JT right now is going to try and rip the shield off of this player. 2 tags. There is the third. That means that player has little to no shield left. And look at this. The shooting gallery. Everyone's flying around. White damage number go. Monster, they're out the storm. Can they be picked up? They cannot.
So close. They were doing such a great job working together to lay down that fire there. And there's still more players nearby. He's trying to see what he can get. That was a great shot right there. That one might actually convert, but it doesn't matter. He has to get to the next spot. And it does. It was Nick Merckx who ends up falling to the zone at that moment because he had so much damage. And look at this. Marksman says, you know what? You don't get that for free. He's breaking it on down right here.
Marksman wants this, dude. You can tell just by the way he's moving. He wants this victory out. Now, keep in mind, everyone here just hit top 15. That's an initial round of placement points. 3 for every single person on the board. This is huge.
Airwalks already has 4 eliminations as a team right here. RO Graham and Airwalks, he's found someone else he wants to start pressuring. Those are his builds, though. Can he get this wall right here? There it is. Quick replacement. You didn't even see it. But just like that, it was his. That's a huge shot. Can he get the push through right now? We're looking at Airwalks in the bottom right screen here. In goes another replace. He's so fast. It was Ninja.
JT Brown and Airwalks, they're going up right now. Down below, Lachlan, McKenzie, Grime is still here. Is that close together? You've got Aiden. He's by himself because Rob was eliminated earlier on by Tfue. Lachlan's got himself caught in a box, and look, Marksman is using those chug splashes. He's like, look, now is the time. I know down below there is an enemy, and he is a threat. I have to be in the best possible
Honestly,
spot.
Way to keep cool for Marksman. Recoups with his teammate right there. He's just regathering himself, use those chug splashes, and that's why they're the best heal in the game. They're just back just like that.
Sean goes down. Courage also goes down in 1 failed swoop, and that was Aiden who picked them all up. And look at this, Martin
and Jacob. So Jacob is still in the running here. We saw him clutch a game earlier today. Can he do it even with no material once again in another game here? But it's going to be a tough one as Marksman and JT Brown are so healthy and looted in the high ground right here. Aiden actually just straight up wraps up Jacob right there.
Dude, they have materials. They just use a chug splash between them. Look at everyone else. It's Lachlan and Aiden. Now Aiden picks up Lachlan, but this is a 2v1, and Aiden is not in the right position right here. He needs to try and come up. He's going to be taking a ton of storm damage right now, Monster. What can he do?
He can't be counted out, though. Aiden is a qualifier here. Even with the double raining fire, what's it going to happen? JT Brown has given up the positioning, and he actually connects right there. And JT Brown wraps up Aiden in the final moments of the Pro-Am in Game 4. With a huge game, 12 total elims for JT Brown and Marksman.
Dude, well executed. You could tell. I mean, like you said, this is Aiden, right? This guy's been in situations like this before. He knew what he had to do. He tried to go for the high ground. Marksman, though, intelligently said, look, you know what? I'm going to block Aiden from getting this high ground. I know my dual partner has the angle. He's telling me he has the angle. Look at this. JT drops back down as Aiden says, look, I got to double back. Nope. JT is here. He is ready, and he lands a combat to the face for the victory royale.
What a sleeper of a duo right there. JT Brown says, you know, I'm partnered on Twitch for a reason. Let me show you how I connect with these shots real quick. That's exactly what he does. He was confident in the push, and he did a great job executing right there in those final moments. You can't ask for a better last game than that. For another duo to kind of come up and really make sure that no one is safe here.
Does that mean we've seen a different duo every single game?
Yes, we have.
That's what the Pro will do to you, man. This is what Fortnite does to you, all right? What an unbelievable game that was. And it's crazy because for a while, that game was pretty slow. We slowed way down, right? Everyone's thinking, last game, what do I need to do? Where can I get? If not first, where can I push to try and get some money for my charity? You know, what place do I have to kind of push for to try and get the most?
First.
Yeah, well, first, yeah, of course. But, I mean, you got Airwax, you got Harl Grimes, you got Ninja, you got Marshmallow, you've got Marksman and his dual partner, JT Brown, standing in your way. That's tough. That's a tough ask. Well, I think I'm ready to know. Are you ready to know?
I'm ready to know. That was a great last game, and it can go either way.
I mean, here we go. After 4 games, everyone here in the venue, I think you guys are all ready to know who the winners are. And Monster, I'm going to allow you the honor, my friend.
And your 2019 Pro-Am here at the Fortnite World Cup Finals winner is Airwax and RL Grime, coming back with another victory. First, they did it at the summer block party, showing that do not sleep on him. He's a World Cup qualifier for a reason. He's been so calm, cool, and collected this whole time. Confidence at an all-time high. He said he was going to win it, and that's what he came out here and did.
That's right, man. Your defending champions not only won the summer block party only a month ago, but came back and said, you know what, World Cup Finals, there's a Pro-Am, we'll go ahead and we'll win these. 2 Pro-Ams back to back. Look at the smiles across their face, all the work that Grimes has been putting in to better himself, support his duo. It all pays off in that moment. 52 points, 12 points ahead of the pack. That is unbelievable.
And what a great top 10 for everyone that made it this far. Sino and O-King, just a fantastic performance. Still $500,000 in prize right there to go to charity. Jelty took a victory with Gabo. Jacob and Claire also took a victory. Tifu and Nab, fantastic performances. Consistency is going to pay off, and everyone plays so well.
And don't forget, I mean, every single person here is a winner. Don't forget, this is all for charity, so we want to make sure every single person is listed. We want to make sure and remind you guys here and at home viewing, everyone here is a winner. This was so much fun.
What a great tournament. Here is our final pages right there. You see Jordan Ewok up there, Nick A30, Max Carver, John Ha and Wade. We saw a little bit of them, 7 and PC Siquiera right there as well. And as the list goes on, everyone here is going to be able to contribute to a great cause of their choice.
Yeah.
And offer the name of good right here on their some good old Fortnite action. Here's your last pitch.
There you go, man. Everyone walks away a winner, like you said, for the charity of their choice. At the end of the day, that's what all this was about, right? Just giving back a little bit, make sure they're supporting the world, making the world a better place. You like to see it. What an unbelievable day. Any final thoughts from you, my man? I mean, it's been a long day.
I've definitely had a long day. This has been, you know, Monster D-Face and Zeke taking our last swings up here at the desk, and hope you guys enjoyed. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and send it down to Golden Boy. He's got the rest for us.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. It was a long day, grueling competition from the Creative Showdown all the way down now to the next Fortnite Pro-Am. It was incredible, though. And as you all know, we have our winner. Welcome to the winner's circle. Once again, it's Airwalks and Grime. Gentlemen, this is yours. Your 2019 Pro-Am champions, the two-time Airwalks and RL Grime! Awesome stuff, fellas. Come here. I want to get your thoughts real fast. Actually, Grime, I'm going to start with you, man. You're a two-time champion. Awesome stuff. This duo works so well. Why is that?
I mean, he's just an incredible player. He's taught me a lot about how to play late game and rotate. He's a great mentor, so, yeah.
I would love to see you, and I got to give you darn confetti. I would love to see you compete eventually, because I think you got what it takes, buddy. All right, Airwalks, man. You're ridiculous. You did it again. You're a man of very few words, so I'm going to let you just say what you want to the fans here. Say whatever you want to say to your competitors. The floor is yours.
I don't know. It was incredible. I'm happy to be invited again and compete again, and hope I win tomorrow.
I was going to ask that. You're going to join me in the winner's circle one more time tomorrow?
Gonna try to, yeah. I think we can.
I have a lot of faith in you, obviously, with how good you are. And as you guys are now two-time champions, this is a big moment for you. Where is the money for the charity going? Who are you sending your money to?
It's going to a great civil rights organization called ACLU, so shout out to them.
Awesome stuff. And for you, Airwalks?
WWF, Save the Planet. I think it's a great cause, and I'm happy to give them $1 million.
Awesome stuff. Well, there you have it, folks. Come on, Arthur Ashe Stadium. Let's give him a round of applause. The two-time Fortnite Pro-Am champions, RL Grime and Airwalks. Congratulations. And now, don't forget that while this was all well and good, and we have two-time Pro-Am champions, the Fortnite World Cup Finals starts tomorrow. That's right, and we're going to be going to duos. The best duos in the world of Fortnite are going to be clashing for your entertainment. So make sure you join us here at the Arthur Ashe Stadium. Make sure you join us on Twitch, YouTube, or whatever platform you decide to tune into. And don't forget as well, we want to let everyone know that at 1 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow for the Duos Championship and 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Marshmallow's live performance will kick off the Solos Championship. There's going to be a lot of good stuff happening here, folks. And we thank you so much for joining us here today. That being said, obviously, we know that there's going to be a lot of talk. Who's going to take the top crown tomorrow? Is it going to be one of your favorite duos at home? Let us know on Twitter using the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. We want to hear from you. And of course, we thank you so much for joining us here today. Thank you so much once again. I'm Golden Boy. This has been incredible. We'll catch you next time. See you tomorrow. You've been waiting for. The countdown is about to begin. The players are loaded into the island. It starts right now. All the way out from South Korea. There they are. It is all up to Sinnoh here. Wildcat down low. He takes the shot, and it's Sinnoh with a victory royale. Does it off, and he gets ownership of the wall. You never want to go toe-to-toe with Aiden in the box, baby. Let's go, Myth. Get hype there. Oh, no, Myth. Not like this. He tries to get out. He does manage to stay alive. Oh, no.
Airwalks in RL Grime coming back with another victory.
3. How's life?